What is up, guys? Welcome back to Awesome Kids TV. Welcome back to another epic buildcraft gameplay video. In the previous video, we have made this dark oak forest themed tree house, and it does look pretty sick. Well, in today's video, we are going to be building something way crazier than this. What could be way crazier than a dark oak biome themed treehouse, you may ask? Well, I'm gonna tell you. Today we are making, you guessed it, an ultimate version of the Tree of Life from the Lion Guard's third and final season, season number 3. We're going to be using a lot of acacia wood for this, so we're grabbing all the acacia wood that we need for this here project, including the fences to make it look more ultimate, I guess, more ultimate. And we're also going to be using some acacia trees. Alright, we shall now begin building the ultimate Tree of Life. We might split this into different sections, different parts, we don't know. Right then, let's do this. We're gonna start by making some spots where the trees are gonna sit. With a hoe, I chose iron because it might look nice. Now that we have grown our 2 trees, we are shaving them down a little bit to their bark, their skinnies. That's what you call the skin of a tree. What do you call the skin of a tree, you ask? Bark. Duh. Some of you might not know that. Some of you might know that. Some of you might not know that a tree's skin is actually bark. Like a tree bark or something. Some of you might know that. Anyway, this project is starting off pretty nicely. Now, in the Lion Guard final season, season 3, where Kion becomes a teenager, in the death of Queen Jana, seen in the Powa episodes, the grandmother of Rennie, Queen Jana, sadly dies in the Tree of Life, which is kinda condescending and doesn't make any sense. In fact, it's redundant. Redundantly sad, in fact. And of course, the Lion Guard leader, Kion, tries to cheer up by saying, "I'm so sorry, Rennie." And then Rennie cries and says, "Thank you, Kion." Aw, at least he cared for someone. No, really. He cared for someone. At least he didn't yell or scream like I did to my sister. Yeah, I called her a lazy slacker again yesterday. Yes, I called her that again. Now, you guys might be thinking, "Oh, you called your sister a lazy slacker again? How dare you, monsieur?" If you guys were half French or something, you would have said that by now. You would have said, "How dare you, mister," in French by now. It would have been like SpongeBob annoying the French narrator in SpongeBob SquarePants, the Mocking Mimicry Madness episode where he starts imitating everyone and eventually starts imitating the French narrator. and gets him so annoyed that he's all like, would you stop imitating me? It's starting to get very annoying. Yeah, if SpongeBob imitated us nonstop, I would get pretty annoyed and say that too, Frenchie. Anyway, this ultimate tree of life is looking pretty good. Only one thing. It needs more tree-like details, so that's why we're making some spread out roots and fusing them together. That's right, we're fusing some ginormous roots together. Why on earth are you doing that, you may ask? Well, it's because it was my idea to make the root actually bigger. Just like you see in the Lion Guard TV show's third and final season. The Pound Puppies modern day TV show, the modern Pound Puppy series, and the Lion Guard original 2015 to 2019 series both ran for 3 seasons and definitely not 13. And if they did though, the episodes would get harder and more expensive to make. Like they would have to save up more money to animate or something. I don't know. Anyway, this Tree of Life project is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty sick, actually. I might end up living in Africa at the Tree of Life or something. I might become a permanent Tree of Life resident. We don't know. This is looking pretty good. We got the two... Alright, everyone, I got the 2 main roots built and ready. We can now extend them up like this. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I still can't get over the No More Some More episode of the Pound Puppies modern day series. I still can't get over that. No, seriously, I still can't get over the freaking ending of that episode. If you guys watch that episode of the Pound Puppies again and again, like 20 times or less or something, I would applaud you, and you would become a legend, and you would be a legend from this day forward. But unfortunately, it didn't happen, so I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, the basic idea behind the roots is that I am making them 4 layers deep, so that it looks like an actual tree. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 3 blocks plus 1 equals about 4. The roots look totally different, but the inside of the tree looks different. Anyway, we're almost done with this entire tree already. We're almost done with this entire tree. I just need to get some more detail in there. Once we have completed the roots, I'm gonna put on the top branches and the other roots and make them as big as I want, and add a lot of nice details like glowing bulbs. There you go, that should be enough. Hey, look at that! This root grows all the way to the maze we made last time, the dark oak maze. I should make an acacia version. What do you guys think? Should I make an acacia version of that maze we built a while ago? Let us know down in the comments below, and I'll surely give you a big old shout out. Anyway, we are almost done with all the roots, the giant roots. We're nearly done with them. I just need to, we just need to grow the roots even more. There you go. They should give us a pretty tree-like look. Speaking of tree-like look, today is 1970s Day. That doesn't make sense. It's probably going to be in about a day or two. Oh well. Let's have a chat about life experiences. For those who are new, if you are subscribed to the Alex Clark YouTube channel, you probably already knew that Alex Clark has a sister. And normally when she pops up in his videos, it's because she has done something terrible. She hung him over a pit of fire. She hung him over a pit of fire. She shot a bazooka at him. Then there was that one time she built a 40-story robot to explode a house. You know, just good old-fashioned regular sister stuff. And people asked him all the time if she really did that or if she was really that evil. And of course he answered, yes, she's evil. I'm locking myself in a basement. Save me. He actually has a wonderful sister. Sorry to bum you guys out, but if it did make you feel better back then, when they were kids, she did her fair share of evil things to him. But now that they are adults, things have changed. She doesn't bother him at all. And it certainly had nothing to do with the restraining order he had against her. #law jokes. She's a good person to him. But I got a better story from him to tell you guys if you're new. One time, Alex Clark had invited a couple of YouTubers over to his house. You could pick which YouTubers they probably were, but the one you need to know about is the one I watch sometimes, and that is Brian Hall. That name should actually sound familiar to you guys, because if it does, he did the voiceovers for the characters in Alex Clark's videos. And he was at his house and he leans over on the table and says, "Dude, you think your sister's evil? Wait until I tell you about mine." Now, here's a backstory about Brian. He's a voiceover artist who loves doing impressions of characters like Mickey Mouse. Oh gosh! And Winnie the Pooh. Oh bother. He's constantly doing impressions of anything and everything Disney. That's right, everything and anything Disney related. Now back when he and his sister were kids, his sister got him to the roof of their shed and said, if you jump off the shed and you'll float to the ground like Mary Poppins. Oh, Mary Poppins, by the way, is a old Disney movie about a magical nanny with a flying umbrella. Yes, a flying umbrella and a magical nanny that has magical items. It kind of reminds me of MSM's magical sanctum or any of the magical islands, for that matter. Anyway, I decided to make the ultimate tree of life, the ultimate tree house of life, and add in like a second floor, like multiple stories. Anyway, so Brian Hall takes the umbrella in hand, jumps off the building, jumps off the shed, and totally expects to float. But unfortunately, he doesn't float at all. And instead, he breaks Mom and Dad's sand barrier. That's right, their Mom and Dad's sand barrier got broken down because of his weight. And if you can guess how much Brian Hall weighs, I'm gonna give you bonus points for that. Anyway, for the floor of the ultimate tree of life, I decided to make it all acacia logs and add in like an acacia wood and plank spiral staircase so that we can get to the top room and everything. And we'll have like a king and queen fit bedroom that's king sized and everything. Yeah, the master bedroom of this place is gonna be like king size, and it's gonna have a king size bed and everything. It is going to look absolutely amazing once once it's all done. Anyway, we now have the floor to handle. Did I get all the... Yep. We are now putting in the entire floor. The floor is looking good so far. We're just gonna build as fast as we can. After this, I have another short thing or something to work on. Cause, you know, I'm a very busy guy. I have another little experiment to perform. That's right, another one of my little experiments. You guys are probably thinking, why are you always performing experiments sometimes? Well, it's because I am in love with the concept of experiments. We're almost done with this section. There you go, we're done with this section of the ultimate tree of life. We are now ready to... We're almost done with the floor. We just need to get this all done. Get all this built. There we go. Now we build. Now we build all this. Get all this done. Okay, the floor is now officially done. We can now get to the spiral staircase. The spiral staircase, like I said, is made entirely out of acacia planks. Don't even ask. Just don't. Anyway, we are looking good so far. We're doing pretty okay. We're doing pretty good on the staircase. The spiral staircase is done, but the question is it usable? Guess we're gonna have to find that out. Oh, it is usable. It is usable. Alright, we can now add the master bedroom floor. This is gonna look real cool. You guys are not gonna believe what I just made. We're gonna leave a little hole in the staircase for those who want to get to the bedroom without banging their head. Yeah, you don't want to be banging your head while climbing up to the master bedroom. You don't want to be doing that, do you? No, you don't want to be doing that. There we go. We're almost done here. Okay, we're done. We're not done yet though. We still need to add the rest of the floor. The roots, some of the roots, by the way, act as the floor of the second story. So that it looks good, I guess. That looks absolutely amazing. Now we gotta add all them walls. So we're adding all them walls. There we go. We are adding all the walls. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, that's gonna be it for this video. I'll finish the rest of the walls. But thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Peace. Oh, dang it.